Okay, so I don't know who's working at Adult Swim right now. Whoever like came up with the idea of this show needs a raise. Like, you are definitely cooking something. Okay, so if you haven't heard about this new anime, latest original, it dropped on Adult Swim. It's an Adult Swim exclusive, Max exclusive, which is kind of unfortunate if you don't have those subscriptions, those platforms, and you can't really watch this show. But I'm pretty sure you can find it on several sites. But what was it called? Ninja Kamui is a really good series. I just watched the first episode because I saw a few people talking about it, like on Twitter, on TikTok. I'm like, the animation looks really good. Where have I seen that? Next thing you know, I find out like the same fight choreographer who was on Jujutsu Kaisen actually animated for this, or choreographed the fights for this specific show. And I'm like, okay, that clip looks really good. Like, if you have not seen the introduction of this show, it's literally a dude fending off like these advanced, like cyberpunk looking ninjas, and it is super cool. Like the fight sequence is like really well choreographed, and it's really well done. It's also very bloody, so that gives us a good idea of how like this show is going to be. It's going to be very dark, it's going to be very brutal, it's going to be very gruesome. And immediately we get introduced to like our main protagonist. He goes by Joe Logan. Joe Logan. Basically this one dude who lives in America, rural America, trying to hide from his past, from his demons. Like, it's explained in the show that he has a wife and kids, and there's even a little montage of him and his family. And you know, when like shows do a montage with like kids or like a good family, something bad is bound to happen. So like Joe's just sitting there with his wife, and they're wondering, hey, there's people being hunted down across the city. The FBI is looking into these killings, and they can't really find anything. Should we be worried? Joe says there's nothing to worry about. They have some quality bonding time with their son. It's his son's birthday, and you know what the worst thing is? His son gets attacked on the night of his birthday. Like, he just gets ambushed along with his wife, and then we get Joe just like losing it, like really losing it. And it's almost really tragic because you had like this sweet little montage of Joe just playing guitar at the very beginning, and then you see like the corpse of his wife and his body, and he swears revenge. He dies right then and there. And it's only until like the second half of the episode where he wakes up in the hospital, and he's also attacked by ninjas, like these advanced ninjas. Like, and the beginning of the show, it's implied that his son is wearing an Oni mask. If you're not familiar with the Oni, that means ghost, demon in Japan. So Joe obviously has something to hide. He's probably part of an organization that like is hunting him for like leaving said clan. Think about it like this. This show is essentially Ninja John Wick. And that sounds really cool. Like John Wick and ninjas, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Just on that premise, just on the animation and choreography, fighting style, it's really good. Obviously in John Wick, he lost his wife and his dog, but in here, he loses his son and his wife, and of course that's gonna send anyone in like a frenzy. And like, you get these really cool boss battles. I really cannot wait for like the second episode and to see what happens like in the show. I just really wanted to talk about it because like I haven't seen too many people talk about this. I mean, obviously there's a lot of good anime out this season, and this is not part of a traditional like anime release, but it's an Adult Swim exclusive, Max exclusive. And Adult Swim lately has been coming up with new content, new original stuff, and I'm really digging it. I am really digging it. Whoever's like coming up with these ideas, hiring these animators, or hiring these choreographers, please, we need more of that. We need more original like stuff like this, something that's not based off anything. And I really like the animation. I really like the fight choreography. Obviously, it's like a revenge type of thing. If you've seen Taken with Liam Neeson back in the early 2000s, it's kind of like that with a mix of John Wick, which is a pretty good formula. Like, if you like something bloody, if you like action paced, this show is gonna be for you. I don't want to praise this show too much because I don't know if it's gonna be garbage or if it's gonna be really godly tier. I know everyone's focusing on Solo Leveling right now, which I personally haven't seen, but I'm really excited for this show, and it drops every Saturday, so keep that in mind. And yeah, this is really good, so go give it a watch. Honestly worth it.